Theydreamer!
Good day to all. It's Joe here of Theydreamer. Today, let's discuss about the proper handling of charging cables. Charging cables are very important to anyone using gadgets. It allows you to charge a device or even connect it to another computer. There are a lot of cheap and reliable charging cables out there. However, if you don't take care of it, it will surely break. In this video, let me share some tips on how to make your charging cable last longer. Tip number 1. Correctly insert the charging cable. This might be very basic, but doing it wrong may break the plug along with the device port. Before inserting the plug of the charging cable, make sure that its orientation is correct, especially for the likes of micro or mini USB cables. Check if it's properly aligned with the port. Most of the time, you are in a hurry and insert the cable without checking the alignment. This habit will cause damage to the plug and the port of the device. This issue might have lessened with the USB Type-C, but still it must be properly aligned to avoid damage to the plug and port. Tip number 2. Properly pull the charging cable. I have seen a lot of cables broken by improperly pulling the cable from the device port or adapter. When you pull, make sure that you hold the head of the plug and not the cable. Check if it's aligned and straight. The wires inside are very thin and susceptible to breakage if there is unnecessary force applied when pulling the cable. You can do the same care for your earphones and other electronic cables. Tip number 3. Correctly position the cable and device. Make sure that you position the device along with the charging cable properly. Don't hang the cable and don't stretch it. There should be no tension between the cable and the device. Cable should be loose. Don't place the device where the plug carries the weight of the phone, or else you might break the plug and the port. Don't position it to a place where it can get easily kicked or run over. Make sure that the cable is not being overbent, as it may cause damage to tiny wires inside. Tip number 4. Store and roll the cable properly. When storing the charging cables, make sure that it's not exposed directly to sunlight, as its materials may deteriorate and get brittle over time. When you roll the cable, make sure not to bend it too much and don't make a very small circle. Don't try to do a knot because it will bend the cable and may break the small wires inside. If you are traveling, don't place it in a pocket where you may sit on and cause potential damage to the cable. Although charging cables are very cheap and can be easily replaced, it will save you some money if you take care of them. Handling them properly will also protect the ports of your device, which is very problematic to repair. As a plus, the less you replace your charging cables, the less the electronic waste around. Let's take care of our cables, promote recycling, and help Mother Earth. Many thanks for watching and stay safe.